I moved into a wooden cottage in a rural area of Attica, Greece, and I want to make for myself a land girl capsule wardrobe. And I'm starting by making a 1940s blouse, and I'll be making the short sleeve version this time, version B, because the weather is still nice. I'll be using the McCall 4040 vintage pattern, and I have made some changes to the bodice because I have a short torso, so I had to shorten the pattern pieces, and I have marked everything and it's all cut and ready to be sewn. And I'm threading the bobbin to my 1950s sewing machine. It actually took me a while to learn how to do that. And here I'm just sewing the tucks on the waistline of the bodice, front and back. And of course, after sewing a few seams, the necessary ironing. Do you press as you go? I try to do that because it helps me see how the garment is coming together and it looks more neat. Back to my sewing, and I'm gathering the top edges of the back blouse, and then I'll be connecting and sewing the back yoke. I'm also going to attach any front yokes and gather the areas that need to be gathered. I have sewn the collar, the edges of the collar, and now I'm turning it right side out, and I'm going to use Chinese chopstick for the edges. I like to use that because it's wooden, so it doesn't really hurt the fabric. What is your favorite tool to do that? And after that step, I sewed the yokes that I had pinned before, and also I'm sewing the facing to form the lapel of the shirt, blouse, and that one was a little bit tricky, but I figured it out. And after connecting the side and shoulder seams, it's time to try what I've done so far so I can see if it fits, and I think it fits really well. I love the tucks at the waist, and I did a good job by shortening the pattern pieces because now it fits like a glove. So this is where I stopped before stepping out. I finished the collar, and the yokes are done, the side seams are done, so I'm only missing sleeves, the pockets, and the buttonholes and buttons, and that's it. We're done. Time to prepare the sleeves, and I love the puffy sleeves of the 1940s. It is my favorite characteristic of the 1940s shapes, and although I'm a 1950s girl most of the time, I do love the shapes of the 40s and the 30s as well. And I actually decided to make this capsule wardrobe because this is the perfect style, and these will be the perfect outfits for me for my new house while tending to the garden and doing work outside. And I'll be buying some nice wellies because there's, you know, dirt and soil outside, and walking my dog, of course. Oh, and have you watched the BBC Land Girls TV show? It was so good, and it was what originally inspired me to make this capsule wardrobe. And here is the pocket. Doesn't it look better like this? I think so. And now I'm just making some buttonholes for my blouse. I love making buttonholes with my machine. I could never do them by hand. It seems so difficult and tedious. This is now my favorite blouse pattern. I love it, and I'm gonna make one with long sleeves as well. Actually, more than one, I'm sure of it. And for now, I'm just gonna be wearing it with a nice cardigan. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!